How we doing, everyone? MJS back again with another video here. Yeah, it's a house vlog, It's June 5th. I'm just going to be completely raw here in this opening clip. I can't remember what I filmed last, and the last, just the beginning of June, we'll say the last 5 days, have been, probably the worst 5 days, stretch of, 5 or so days I can remember in a long damn time. It actually hasn't even been that long, maybe 3 or 4 days, but it just felt like an absolute eternity. It's been terrible for so many reasons. So I'm going to rant here for a couple minutes, and then we're going to try to do some work because it's just been bad and annoying. But yeah, I got sick in the summer, which I guess you would think, why is that? I'm pretty healthy, which I don't understand because a lot of other people are way more unhealthy than me as far as their habits go, and they don't get fucking sick in the summer. So that was kind of strange. That doesn't normally happen to me. I'm assuming I guess it had to have been, maybe it was COVID. I don't know. Nobody fucking knows what that is anymore. But if it was, then again, it was weird because it was different than the other time that I had it back in October or whatever. It didn't really feel anything the same. Could have not been, but I last 3 or 4 days I've just not felt great. I haven't been tired or fatigued or anything like that. I've actually been still doing a lot of stuff, random fucking shit, and I had to work at the restaurant the last 3 days. Luckily got off today, but I still did a lot of other stuff. So no hockey, but sore throat, swollen lymph nodes, fever for a half a second, nothing super high, nothing crazy. Esophagus kind of fucking hurt, in my chest kind of hurt yesterday. I think it might have been though because I kind of almost threw up, but I wasn't ever nauseous. I was just felt like there was kind of something stuck in my throat, it was just a weird situation. Kind of nasally, sinus and stuff, but I also have allergies, so some of it maybe played into it a little bit, at least because I was taking Allegra pretty religiously the weeks past here, and that was fine. So I don't think it was really allergies. I think it was definitely something else, obviously. But it was just crazy. I don't know what the fuck happened with all this. I don't know why the fuck that's a thing. Again, if it was COVID, which I guess you just assume that every illness is COVID now. Bullshit. It's still not over, obviously. Kind of hearing my voice, it was worse before. Very annoying. I don't understand. Just tired of this bullshit. So we got all that. That was terrible. And then went to the Pirate game with Amanda yesterday, and didn't even really was only in the seats for maybe 2 innings. Wanted to eat and stuff, and I felt sick, just all that sort of stuff. So that was shitty. And then we rode on these scooter things. If you don't know what these are, electric scooters that you can rent and ride around the city. And I fucking dropped my fucking phone. So now it has literally tape on it, as you can see there. And yeah, the edges are all fucked up. And I literally cut myself on the glass here earlier today. So I just decided that was not even worth it. The bottom half of the screen is really kind of the only thing that works. And luckily I paid for the insurance, so I paid $160 as opposed to whatever else to get a replacement. But hopefully that ships soon. But it's still a pain in the ass because you don't realize this, and it's funny because I bought this phone as a business expense in October or whatever, and it truly is that. I can't believe how much I've just not been able to use it for business things, productivity things, communication stuff. It's just such a pain in the ass when your phone doesn't fucking work properly. So I don't know how all these other people drop their phones so fucking religiously. It's fucking this was just stupid bullshit. I was trying to film Amanda while I was riding on the scooter, and I hit a big bump and it flew out of my hand. So totally my fault. But I'm saying that's so rare for that to happen to me. It's just I was really pissed at myself, and I just don't understand. I don't know. I normally am a lot better with that, so that was just kind of a stupid little mistake. Not that big of a deal, but still very annoying the past 3 days, considering all the other things. So we did all that. Just having to fucking work at the restaurant, stuff like that is terrible. Maybe I should just make a vlog about the things that I do rather than just the house stuff, because maybe you do, maybe you don't want to listen to this stuff. If you do listen, I appreciate it. But I'm not trying to like rant and like complain. I'm just trying to like really honestly to process like the last fucking 5 days of my life, because it's just very strange how all this stuff has transpired. I haven't really been able to do a ton of work. I am working on some cool things that I'd like to talk about and discuss, but just haven't done that. Creating the content too, like I made some more content, and as of recording this, like I didn't even post the last shit, so there's like 2 or 3 videos of house stuff, and it's just a pain in the ass. And then, forgot this end part, and then this will transition into house stuff. Last night, man and I were watching What Is a Woman, actually, a new documentary from Matt Walsh and Daily Wire, which I would recommend that you watch and not just like write off if you know what it is and you heard other things about it. But we won't get into that. We finished watching the movie and we're sitting in the living room and it's all dark, and then Amanda sees, like, she's like, Mark, and I'm like, what? And then there's a fucking bat flying around our fucking house, and I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah, there was a fucking bat flying around the house, and my phone is all fucked up, because I did it, like, I fucked up my phone, hours earlier. So just a whole mess of shit the last few days, and all transpiring too with that fucking bat flying around the house that I had to get out the front door. And it had to have came in pretty 95% sure somewhere through the attic, which is a concern, but into the living space through that fucking vent hole in the bathroom that we still haven't fixed. So yeah, not fun. And I just hope it gets better from here, because it's been terrible. Really, it's been terrible. So now I'm here. I've cleaned the house stuff. That vent hole, I just put some cardboard over it, so nothing can kind of get through there for now. I need to fix that. I need to look at the attic and all that sort of stuff too. There's no way that stuff could get down, I don't think, anymore, so that's good, but I still got more stuff to do outside. We want to do a lot of stuff in the back as far as that goes. The reason I turned on this camera was not just a vent. The reason was it's Sunday night, we were out or whatever, went to Amanda's parents' house, got some ice cream, some shit, and then I'm just chilling here, and I would like to do something productive if I can. So I'm going to we bought another bidet and the same toilet seat, the same stuff that we have upstairs, which is consistency and just cool and nice. So we don't have anything like that down here in the basement bathroom. So I'm going to try to install that. It's going to be harder because there's kind of less room to work with, but hopefully it's the same process. Hopefully I don't get too pissed, but at the end of the day, it's a downstairs bathroom, so we have another one. So let's take a look and chat about what I'm going to attempt to do. All right, so this is our basement bathroom here. Just a quick little overview, and it's nothing crazy. Just it's very small, just a half bath. I don't know about that picture. That might get changed. This mirror is kind of whatever. I'm not super crazy about anything here. We bought this new little plunger set and shit, but as far as like actual toilet stuff, we have that in upstairs and downstairs. We have this squatty potty thing upstairs and downstairs. We want to change this setup here. So we have just an old plastic toilet seat or whatever. I bought the same one, that Lux Bidet Neo 185, and I will put a link to that in the description, as well as this toilet seat if you want to get this one. It's just like it's a wood one. I didn't understand that when I was a non-homeowner, that apparently it seems like the toilet seats that you can purchase come in 2 varieties, like just a plastic thing, or like a wood. It's wood, but I don't know, it doesn't really feel like wood, like a 2x4. But I'm more of a wood guy, it seems like. I don't know if it's more premium. It's not expensive, I don't know, it's just a type of seat. But anyway, the hardest part about this, just as a quick thing, is like just knowing what color toilet you have. So I always look at a toilet and I'm like, is that white? And I'm like, okay, obviously, I guess it's not white, but it kind of looks white to me. You gotta really just kind of see if it's white or like I think they call it like a biscuit or a linen. I don't know, just look into it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to install that on there. And like I said, it's gonna be a little hard. I can kind of see already because the line and everything is over here on this side. There's not a lot of room over here. I'm gonna be annoyed. I don't know about that valve there. It's gonna be crazy. So wish me luck. Hopefully I don't flood the place. Hopefully I don't get too pissed off. But if I do, I'm just gonna call it a night, because it's not the end of the world if this doesn't get done right now. So that's my plan. Let's see how it goes. All right. I may or may not be a certified plumber after the work I've done in the house here. Just kidding, probably not. But anyway, beautiful new seat, beautiful new bidet, all done on there. Just a quick recap, because like I never do any actual tutorials, just because I don't know, I'm lazy and don't want to film and do all that sort of shit. It's pretty simple to do something like this, and I would recommend it because like something like this is awesome, and just consistency between your toilets is nice. All you do is turn the water off, which I have this very weird valve back there. That's nice. I didn't really know what was going on there at first, but turn it off, so that's good. So I disconnected that, and then that's, you know, this one right here, and then drained the water out of the thing here. I actually should have done something different. I probably should have just got a new Fluid Master thing, that thing with the red cap on it there, because if I have to do this again, like if that goes at some point, it probably will. I should have just replaced it now, but I didn't have one right now, and I was like, fuck it. So I should probably replace that, but whatever, it actually kind of made this easier that I didn't do it, so I'll just kick that can down the road. But anyway, after you turn the water off, don't take that thing right out. You want to try to drain all the water out of there and everything like that, like flush it and stuff. You don't really want to have water in there, just in case when you do take that thing off of the bottom, it doesn't, you know, leak everywhere. It's not really the end of the world. As long as you have that valve turned off, should be decently okay. That's, you know, all the water you would ever see on the ground is just what's in here. You wouldn't have like the whole city's water supply on your floor. But once you have the water off, drained and everything like that, I took this thing off here. It was attached directly to the bottom of the tank there. Take that off because with this bidet thing, it gives you can't really see it, but you can kind of see maybe that there's like two, you know, there's this one and this one coming from the tank now. There's a little T that you put on there. You pop the T on there, and then you screw the supply line to the bottom of the T. You screw the bidet to the one going to bidet to the other one. You put that here. You can do it in whatever order. I really like these seats. This is like a Mayfair, I think, maybe, because they have a cool little system here where like this stuff it never loosens or anything. Like there's a screw that goes in there, and you never take the screw off. If you want to take the seat off, you pop these like kind of out of here, slide them out of here or something like that. And then yeah, you put the bidet on first, you line it up, you put those through the holes there, and then boom, you have a nice, oh shit, didn't open it. Oh, it's kind of fucking up right now. What did I do? I broke it. Oh, there you go. Yeah. It's soft close. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do now is the old test to see if anything leaks, because now it could leak here technically, it could leak here, it could leak there. There's a lot of places it could leak. So I'm gonna turn that water on. We're gonna see what happens. Okay. Oh dear God. Okay. Tank is filling up. Toilet should be doing something. I don't know. Put that there. Lighting in here is very bad. Tank is filling. Do we see any water? Any water? I'm feeling for water. I don't feel any water. That's good. That's a good sign. That should fill up, I would assume, until it's good on the little Fluid Master thing, until that like gets up to the right height there. Did I turn this water all the way on? Yeah. That's good. Alright. Okay, it's filling quite slowly. Probably could fix that somehow, but not a today project, I don't think. Okay. Taking its grand old time. Alright, it's finally filled, and that's not piss water in there. That was like water from the tank that I poured in there. So it's just kind of like gross because the tank is a little gross. I'm going to flush this and hopefully nothing bad happens. Hopefully the flushy part still works. That would be great. I don't remember this toilet taking this long to fill. I could probably fix that. I'm pretty sure you could just adjust the fluid master to do the speed of the fill. I'm not 100% sure on that, but maybe. Maybe not. I'm not actually sure. I'm not super concerned though. I just want to make sure that it works. And yeah, another random thing that I saw is that when I did the upstairs toilet, I'm pretty sure it was like slightly newer or something, because I'm pretty sure like when you flush and get all the water out of the tank, when the water's off, the water line, the water level went way lower upstairs. I'm not sure if that's like a newer thing. Maybe this toilet is, I don't know, just likes to hold more water in the tank. I don't know. I don't care. But yeah, okay, so it looks like that works. And if we do another preliminary check on the floor here, I don't see any water. I don't feel any water. I didn't use any Teflon tape on this, just because I don't give a fuck. But I don't feel anything, so that's pretty good. That's always nice to see. Now, I don't know how to test this, because I don't want to shoot it all over the room here. So maybe I will, I don't know. Actually, you know what I can do? Because I know how this works, and I'll just give you a quick tutorial here. So there's the water pressure, and then there's 3 like cycles here. So there's feminine, rear, and then nozzle clean. Like feminine's towards the front, rear's towards your butthole, and then nozzle clean is just, it does a nozzle clean. So I'm gonna flip it to nozzle clean, and I'm gonna try to, hopefully everything's good and doesn't spray me in the face. So let's see. Oh, nice. Works perfectly. That's what it's supposed to do on the nozzle clean one. We don't really use that too much, but awesome. Sick. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that works until I have to, you know, bidet my butthole cleaned. That's a win. That's a win in my book. We got two bidets now, 2 toilet seats the same. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna clean that up. I'm gonna mark that off my list. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything else tonight, but if I do, I will let you know.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when